Thanks very much, Robert. Can you hear me there? My name is Sue Riddlestone from BioRegional, and I'm here to tell you about our process, our technology which can process a mixed biomaterials and wastes to produce a clean gas which can be used in regular turbines and boilers, and potentially to produce hydrogen and capture the carbon through carbon capture and storage. Here you can see, oh no, you can't. Here you can see our pilot plant in Manchester, where actually the guys are working on site, not today, given the weather, but tomorrow they should be back there again. And today we're looking for match funding and a trade partner who can help us to bring this technology to market. The UK government strategy demonstrates that there is a potential for local waste and biomass to meet 10% of the UK energy demand by 2020. But this is currently just 3%. Companies who have mixed waste or biomass have an incentive to reduce and to generate value from these materials, but available technologies are large, inefficient and inflexible. So our company's technology allows the use of smaller mixed feedstocks and produces a cleaner gas which could be retrofitted and used in existing boilers and turbines. Gasification is the most versatile hydrocarbon technology available. It offers the lowest possible emissions and can easily achieve emission levels comparable to that of natural gas. If it's combined with shift reactor technology and carbon capture and storage, it can be used to produce hydrogen and eliminate CO2 altogether, which would result in a carbon negative route. The innovation is a development of circulating fluidized bed technology for the gasification of the bioenergy. A cleaner syngas is produced, which can produce power through the gas engine or a gas turbine, so that could be heat and electricity. CFB gasification offers the potential for high flexibility in terms of fuel use, easy scale up to full utility level if sufficient fuel is available, and co-firing options, and the ability, as I mentioned, to perhaps produce hydrogen, chemicals or synthetic liquid fuels. The company is aiming for the smaller scale market to make use of locally available biomass and difficult to treat wastes. We originally developed this technology for pulp mill black liquor waste, which is probably the most difficult thing we could have started with. And the idea is that the technology then bolts on in line. It's not quite the professor in the rubbish-fueled DeLorean car in the Back to the Future film, but it's a bit like that. It can accept all sorts of different materials. But there remain some challenges with feeding and seamless continuous operation, which we're currently working on site to deal with. I'm, I guess, a social entrepreneur, so I'm very much in it for what's going to be good for society, but recognising that we've got to make money. Things have to work. If they're going to work in the mainstream, they have to bring a commercial return. I worked on the Bedstead Eco Village and have been involved in 3 startups and successful enterprises. Our chairman is a former NatWest Bank executive who worked on establishing financing deals for technologies around the world. And we have a fantastic technical team led by Philip Hartwell, our technical director, who's a very conservative engineer, and a great team of can-do people working with him. Philip's very experienced in terms of turnkey, build and operate projects. He project managed the biggest recycling plant in the UK in Shotton in Wales. We're also working with universities, the Swedish Gasification Institute, who are brilliant, and wanting to work with Cranfield University on the carbon capture and storage element. We've got our pilot plant on site of Ahlstrom, who've been very supportive in terms of enabling us to work on site because they're a potential customer, and we do have potential customers lined up. So we've invested £2.5 million to date, mainly grant funding, I put my own money into it. We've had a business angel investor. It's a big market opportunity, as I mentioned, and for the black liquor technology, potentially 360 units in China at £1 million each immediately to clean up their pulp mills. So the next steps are to complete this technology development and move on to start selling to customers. I've got a very conservative projected revenue there because it takes a year to basically design, construct, install it, commission it and hand the key to the customer. and because we're only a small SME. So that's why we're seeking a commercial partner who can help us to bring technical and market expertise to work with us to complete this technology development and meet this huge market demand through licensing or joint venture. Thank you.